This is Cheesy and the Cheese, a game I made a few years ago with my friend to get him a passing grade in our IT class. But how did this project made in only 2 hours get turned into the greatest maze game I've ever created? Well, I'll show you, but first. Hey guys, I'm Eli from Greenbox Games, and welcome back to another 2-minute devlog. My goal this year is to create one game for every single month of 2023, and I just released Midnight Mice as project number 3 of this 12-game challenge. So, in Cheesy and the Cheese, man, that name is a mouthful. I'm just gonna call it Cheese Game. Alright, so in Cheese Game, you play as a mouse who runs around this maze collecting cheese and avoiding this cat paw that kind of looks like a dinosaur foot. That core premise is the same in Midnight Mice, but the similarities end as soon as you collect your first piece of cheese. Picking up the cheese gives the player 1 charge for their dash ability. Not only can you use your dash to dodge the flying cat, but it also lets you punch through trees and buildings to create temporary shortcuts through the maze. I thought this was a really interesting addition to the game. Getting to pick one spot to create a shortcut every time you're going for your next cheese adds a whole new level of strategy to the game. Speaking of cheese, I wanted to make this an authentic remake. So I took the original cheese sprites that my friend had drawn for Cheese Game and redrew them as high resolution images. In Cheese Game, the only difficulty scaling that exists is as the game goes on, the paw starts to come in faster and faster, and I thought this was pretty boring. So in Midnight Mice, I did something a little bit different. As you approach 2500 points, the cat starts to fly around faster and faster, even doing multiple attacks. When you pass 2500 points, he slows back down, but another cat joins in on the assault. So every 2500 points, all cats get their speed reset back to default, but a new cat will join their ranks. I thought this would be pretty interesting, and the result was even better than I was expecting. Once you pass 5000 points and have 3 cats attacking you at once, the game turns into something almost akin to the Mantis Lords fight in Hollow Knight, where you're just barely sidestepping a relentless onslaught of attacks. Now, this is an arcade-style game with points, so it's gotta have a leaderboard. But leaderboards are kinda boring, so I created the Hall of Mice, where legends among the Midnight Mice are remembered. So, what do you say? Have you got what it takes to be the top mouse? Well, Midnight Mice is available for free on itch.io, and the link's down in the description. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton, and I've got 9 more games on the way this year that you won't want to miss. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching.